The Novice Who Jeered at the Sabbath Keepers. Prologue. When the Thingasar Sayadaw was on a visit to Pyae, a town in Middle Burma, hundreds of people came to him, and as it was a Sabbath day, they took the formula of the 8 precepts from him. Although they were enthusiastic and devout, they were obviously in a holiday mood, and the Sayadaw exhorted them to behave with the dignity and decorum befitting keepers of the Sabbath, and to spend the afternoon in silence, in meditation, and in prayer. To illustrate his point, he told the tale of the novice who jeered at the Sabbath keepers. It was a full moon day, and the good ladies of the village had come to the monastery, bringing alms food. They ceremoniously offered the alms food to the abbot, took from him the formula of the 8 precepts, and then retired to sit in the shade of the mango and tamarind trees in the courtyard of the monastery. Inside the monastery, the abbot and the monks recited the scriptures. But the little novice had nothing to do. Because it was a Sabbath day, there were no lessons for him. So he strolled about the courtyard. Casually, the novice gave a glance at the good ladies resting under the trees, and he was surprised to see that instead of sitting and meditating or saying their prayers or telling their beads, they were talking to each other. Thinking that they were discussing some religious or moral subject, he went near them and listened carefully, and he heard the following conversation. First Lady: Do you think that the price of oil will go up next month? Second Lady: Of course it will, and my husband is so sure of making a huge profit on the sale of his stock of oil that he has promised to buy me another pair of gold bangles. Third Lady: Tell your husband not to be cheated by the goldsmith. Last month I bought a pair of gold bangles from him, and I am sure the gold was not up to standard. Fourth Lady: Do not think that the poor fellow is really dishonest. His heart has not been in his work since his second daughter eloped with an apprentice. The little novice went on listening, and the topic of conversation changed from elopements to marriages, then to sons-in-law, then to family quarrels, then to lawsuits, then to partitions of family estates, then to the price of land, then to the price of gold, and then back again to the price of oil. By that time the sun had set, and as the good ladies prepared to leave the monastery and go home, the little novice went to the gate and sat on the gatepost. I, good ladies, as they passed through the gate, said to the little novice, We have spent a good day, for we have kept the Sabbath. So, little novice, accept a share of our merit. To their surprise, the little novice did not give the usual reply, Of good, I accept a share of your merit. Instead, he shouted, Boo, boo, woo, woo. The good ladies felt insulted, and rushing back to the abbot, they asked that the novice be punished for his rude behaviour. The abbot felt very angry, and, seizing a cane in his hand, he called to the novice to come and receive his punishment. But, my lord, pleaded the little novice, they were not really keeping the Sabbath, but were discussing various matters. Then he proceeded to repeat the entire conversation between the good ladies which he overheard during the afternoon. The abbot listened with open mouth. When the novice finished speaking, the abbot gave a great sigh, threw away his cane, and turning to the good ladies, he also shouted, Boo, boo, woo, wool.